Universities have a visibility problem, and most of them don't even realise it. They're spending millions on agents, events, paid campaigns, partnerships, but many are ignoring the one place that students actually start the journey: search. And it's not just Google anymore. Think ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and Perplexity. That's where the decisions are being shaped. And right now, most universities are completely invisible there. Meanwhile, students are searching globally. Best universities for finance in Europe, UK universities with high acceptance rates, top business schools for international students, high intent, high value, ready to apply. And many universities just aren't showing up. So in this video, I'm going to break down why universities are getting left behind, how students are actually searching in 2026, and what they need to do if they want to compete globally. Section 1, universities are still marketing like it's 2015. Let's be honest, most universities haven't adapted. Their strategy still revolves around brand awareness, ranking tables, offline recruitments, agent networks, and all of that still has a place. But it's not how most modern students make decisions. Students don't start with your brand. They start with a question, and that question gets typed into Google, or increasingly asked inside ChatGPT. And if you're not visible at that stage, you're not even in the consideration set. Section 2, how students actually search now. This is the shift that most universities are missing. Search is no longer best universities for business. It starts much earlier. It looks like best universities in Europe for international students, cheapest universities in the UK for business degrees, or top universities for data science in Germany. And then it will move into comparisons. And that might be UK versus Netherlands for studying business. Is studying in Ireland worth it for international students? And now it's happening inside LLMs. The students will be asking, where should I study in Europe for finance? Best universities for international students with high employability. And AI is giving them answers. And if your university isn't part of that answer, then you don't exist. Section 3, the biggest mistake universities make. They'll often optimize for themselves, not for how students search. Most university websites are built around departments, course codes, and internal structures, not real world queries. You'll see BSc business management, but students are actually searching best business degree in the UK for international students, universities with strong business placement years. And there's a disconnect, and that's the gap where competitors win. Section 4, what universities should be doing, the SEO plus GEO framework. In my opinion, this is where things need to change. It's not complicated, but it does require a shift in thinking. Number 1, build content around student intent, not just course names. You still need your course pages, but they're not enough. You need to show content that matches how students think. It might be best universities for subject, cheap universities in country, universities with the highest graduate salaries. This is where the discovery happens. And most universities don't compete here at all. 2, create global landing pages. Honestly, most universities think locally and students think globally. You need pages targeting international students, specific countries, and specific goals. For example, studying in the UK for Indian students, best universities for US students. This is where the high intent traffic sits. And most of the time, it's massively underdeveloped. Number 3, build topical authority around subjects. If you offer finance degrees, you should own finance careers, salary expectations, skills needed, industry insights, not just one course page, real clusters of content. This builds authority in Google and increases your chances of being referenced across LLMs. 4, optimize for AI search. This is the bit most people are missing. Students are no longer just clicking links, they're asking AI platforms for answers. And those answers are often built from trusted sources, structured content, and consistent mentions. So if your university isn't clearly positioned, well referenced, easy to understand, you won't be included. And this is where traditional SEO and GEO, which is generative engine optimization, overlap with each other. Number 5, fix the website experience. So many university websites are hard to use, way too many clicks to get to a destination, too much jargon, and too much lecturer language. Students want clarity, they want simple explanations and clear next steps. So if your website is difficult to navigate, you will honestly lose them. Number 6, use data and proof properly. All students care about outcomes, not just course descriptions. They care about things like employment rates, graduate salaries, placement success, and real student success stories. This is what will drive decisions. Additionally, it will also strengthen trust signals for search engines. Number 7, think like a student, not an institution. This is the biggest shift. Stop asking, what do we want to promote? And start asking, what is the student trying to figure out? Because that's ultimately what the search will reflect. Section 5, the opportunity right now. Here's the interesting part. Most universities are not doing this well. And this means that the opportunity is wide open, especially for mid-tier universities, newer institutions, and international focused schools. In this case, you don't need to outspend competitors, you need to outposition them. In summary, search is now at the front door, not ranking tables, not brochures, not events. If you're not visible when students are asking questions, you're invisible, full stop. If universities get this right, SEO will become one of the most powerful student acquisition channels available. There's global reach, high intent, it's scalable, but it requires a shift from external thinking to student first thinking. And if you want help with this, the link to a discovery call is in the description. And if you're interested in how search is evolving across different industries, subscribe. I'll keep breaking down what's actually changing and what you need to do about it.